Welcome to the Socialist. Welcome to the Socialist. This is my very first episode, and today is Cinco de Mayo. And de Mayo, did I pronounce that right? De Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. But let me just be politically correct about what Cinco de Mayo is, because I know the American version is that is the
We're
day.
just trying to take some shots.
That's not what it's for though. Right. So let me just kind of like briefly just tell you what Cinco de Mayo is. In short, is the one day that the Mexicans were able to defeat their oppositions, okay? And the reason why they celebrated it is because they was actually outnumbered and they still was able to defeat their oppositions. It started from like in the morning time, and then by evening they won, and so they celebrated that victory. It was celebrated in Mexico. It's a big holiday in Mexico. It's a small holiday in Mexico, but it's larger up here in America. So just want to kind of give a brief history of the actual history of what Cinco de Mayo is. But we're gonna get into some tacos, and now let me just say this for context, okay? We're getting into some tacos and some shots, okay, or some drinks, I should say. But specifically, I wanted to try some of Cardi's drinks, okay, because I saw some of her whip shots and I seen some of her recipes, and I was actually kind of interested in those recipes because they look kind of good. So we're going to get into that. But let me just say this for context, because I know Cardi liked to tussle. Let me just say, I know for a fact that you're not Mexican, okay? Because I know that's what you told Raymonte, okay?
Right. I wanted to clear that because I know they call her dirty Mexican and stuff, but I wanted to clear the air because I love Cardi B.
Because he's a Cardi fan.
Yeah,
now,
love it.
Right. So being that, so I just want to make that very clear, Cardi. We know that you're Dominican, okay? And not for nothing, just for context, you don't see my entourage in here, but my entourage family is also Dominican, and they made it very clear that they did not know how to cook tacos, okay? And that's not their thing. Meanwhile, I'm black and I'm making tacos. I don't know, but I mean, I get it. But now let's get into that conversation though with Raymonte and Cardi B. Let's get into that real quick. So let me go ahead and pull it up because I know that Raymonte has some issues with Cardi because basically he feels that he's not able to be a big brand because according to what he said is that people called him ghetto. And he referenced Cardi B. He said, you know what? The reason why I'm not able to do as well is because I'm not light enough. Cardi B, like people like Cardi B can make it big because she basically had the complexion for the protection. And Cardi B decided that, she said like, wait, hold on. Don't use me as an example because there's other people. Not to mention, she also said when she first started, people was calling her retarded. They was giving her all kinds. They was calling her ghetto. They was talking about her teeth. They was talking about her braids. So she said they were also reprimanding me and mishandling me as well. And so basically, I will say that they both had some valid points with that. But let me just I want to read what they said verbatimly. So let me go ahead and find that real quick with Cardi B and Raymonte just to make sure that I'm literally with the facts, okay?
Right, don't misquote.
No misquote. We want to be specific,
right.
Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up really quickly,
okay.
And hopefully, I did have it. I don't know where it's at right now, but let me go ahead and get that. But
she's getting to it.
But while I'm getting into that, we can go ahead as I'm pulling up that Raymonte stuff. We can get into that in just a minute, but we're gonna go ahead quickly while I'm pulling that up. And matter of fact, you know what? Let me let him look on Reddit real quick and find that for me. And while we doing that, I just wanted to talk really quickly about. Really briefly. So today, I'm going to just be honest with you guys and transparent. Today is my very first day actually wearing a wig. I normally don't wear a wig, but let me tell you what happened. Lately, I've been getting, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a quick spin. Okay? But anyway, I usually do not wear wigs, okay? But let me tell you what happened to me. I had a horror story right before we start with this episode. But I would get into supporting black-owned products, okay? Because I don't know if you guys heard the history of Eben. Eben is a Korean-based hair product that's focused solely on 4C hair. So that's the black community. And all over their LinkedIn and their website, they promoting the products that they sell to us. The only problem is that most recently someone took to TikTok and they basically was saying that they worked for Eben, the only black girl working for Eben in the marketing department. And she was responsible for actually branding and putting out TikTok content for the brand. Unfortunately though, what happened is that they fired her wrongfully. And according to the young lady, she was explaining that while she was working with them, she always felt like racial tension. She was an oddball out. They were walking around speaking completely in Korean and really just kind of like mishandling her. They had some kind of event where everybody at the party was taking pictures at the job, and if it wasn't for somebody at the job that said, listen, hold on, get her too, she's also part of the, the company, go ahead and take pictures of it, take pictures of her as well. But anyway, she just basically told her story about her racial disparities that she was experiencing working for Eben, and then of course other people came out as well. So now the thing is this, now everybody decided that they're going to ban Eben products, which I'm in agreement. I ride at dawn for my people. So I decided that let me go ahead and get into some of the products that we own, because we do have some products. So one of the products that I purchased most recently is Bask and Lather. It's a product that helps hair growth, as well as it has edge control, because a lot of the reasons why most black girls use Eben is because they're really good with their edge control for wigs, etc., etc. So get into those edges though. That's Eben. Excuse me, correction. That is Bask and Lather. Okay, it's a black owned company. It's Bask and Lather Co.com, okay, a black-owned business. But do you see those edges? Get into those, okay? And that's from black-owned business, okay? But anyway, let me just say we basically boycott Eben because they need to show us some respect, okay? Not for nothing, it's $1 billion company. They need to have diversity, equity, inclusion inside their company, because how can you market? Yeah, they need DEI. Not they marketing their audience to black people, and all throughout their website is our faces, but you discriminating and we can't work for you? Where they do that at? So basically we banned that. But let me tell you how I ended up, okay, with a wig. So I bought some products from Bask and Lather that I didn't know, because reading is fundamental. I didn't read the package that it took. I was supposed to buy 2 oils that go together collectively to be an oil treatment. And then you wash your hair out, and then you blow dry it, etc. Unfortunately, I washed my hair out, deconditioned it, and then put the oil treatment not even with the second product, by itself, and killed my hair. I just had a whole bunch of oil to the point where my hairstylist couldn't even do nothing. But it was too late to fix it, so that's how I, long story short, ended up in a wig. But luckily, that's how I was able to see that one, the products had my hair beautiful. Okay, the oil had my scalp, okay, it was fresh and hydrated. Now I know how to use the product, because I did reach out to the owner, and she was very nice and cleared it up and told me exactly how to use the product. Yes, she was very friendly, told me how to use the product. So now I know how to use their products, but I also was able to use their edge control. That is also really nice. It slayed it down. My hair is braided underneath, and it don't feel itchy, uncomfortable, and none of that. Okay, so just wanted to let you guys know, if you don't know where to buy some products for, because everybody's like, I don't know where to buy black products. You can start with Bask and Lather, okay? Then we're gonna get into your girl Beyonce, because I know you're a big, huge Beyonce fan, okay?
Listen.
This is
Beehive down,
here, okay?
right.
So I'm gonna get into that too, because I also use the shampoo and conditioner for Sacred, which is a new product from Beyonce, okay? And so I got into that product, and I will say I love the way it immediately make your hair soft as soon as you wash it, and then when you put the conditioner on it, it gives you like that natural curl. I kind of saw my little natural curl coming in, and then after I wash it, it felt nice and refreshed, etc. I can't show the finished project yet, okay? Because I still have that hot oil treatment underneath this wig, okay? But when I get a chance, I'm gonna blow it out and wash it out, and then I'm gonna let you guys know the feedback. So stay tuned. That'll be on the next episode. I'll let you guys know about that, okay? But anyway, Carrie was able to pull up Cardi B and Raymonte argument, so let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so let me go.
It's a long thread.
It's a long thread.
Very long
It's a long thread, but I'm gonna read a little bit of what he said. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna read from what Cardi said, because I don't see what he said. I'm gonna read from where she responded. So Cardi says, it's crazy because when I became famous, people said I'm ghetto. They talk shit about my accent, called me dumb because of the way I speak, said I got no clout, talk about my teeth, my braids, my 2 buns, and to this day, no matter what I accomplish, I still get called a stripper, all because I'm from the ghetto. People misinterpreted me because apparently I'm loud and ghetto to this day. Capital letters. Call me a hood rat and all. When I sat down with Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, they called me a ghetto stripper. Why is it that y'all gotta use me to make y'all comparisons? Cause y'all only see the glory, but not when I get dragged 24/7. Leave me the F alone and out of y'all bullshit. Okay? So Raymonte responded, girl, Why are you getting so mad at the comparison? I'm saying you are successful and reach heights that visibly black people, ghetto people, have a harder time reaching. To act just like you, I'm not saying you don't deserve success or how you act is bad. I'm saying that if someone that was my color or darker acts the same way, we will never receive the same awards or love. You're being very dense. Sukana, Sexy Red, the City Girls, the list go on. You've had major campaigns that ghetto black women and men like me will never get. It's deeper conversations. I'm not trying to offend you at all to not think you have it easier to be seen as marketable because your lighter is crazy. So then she says, that's not what you said. You said nobody called me ghetto, and now you moving the goalposts. You know why I'm at where I'm at right now, because I took all those no's and recognized what I had to change. I had to change the way I talk, the way I act, and the way I respond, and how I present myself. You ignoring all that and playing the color card because you don't like me, and it's fucked up. You using all these other women, Sexy Red is making bangers, and our tour with Drake, and I bet money she's gonna win Female Rapper of the Year because she's grinding and working hard and not letting people call her ghetto, distract her from the top. So miss me with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so then he goes on to say, you're saying I'm using other women when me and you had our talk months ago. You said, why don't I call Ice Spice a Mexican? You bring up other people, not me. I'm not bringing any other. These are the misspelled words. So I'm just reading what I'm saying.
Reading off
okay. I'm not bringing any other women in this. I think y'all all are great. It wasn't to offend or hurt you in any shape or form. Anyway, same reason why you felt comfortable calling me a Mexican when I'm Dominican. So that's why I cleared that up, okay? And I asked you why you feel comfortable calling me a Mexican when Ice and Gerald Jerome, Zoe Zaldana are Dominican, and you don't do that to them. You do it to me because you know that's what people use to hurt me, and same way as you used to. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the rest of it, but let me just say this. They both had they had some points, okay? Now let me just say this.
Please give me his point.
Okay, so his point that he made was that sometimes lighter do win, okay? Even if it didn't have nothing to do with her being Dominican, it also allows her to win a little bit differently than a darker person, okay?
Right.
And because in reality, let me just say, even as a light-skinned black woman, I realize that there are some advantages that I would have over someone who's of a darker complexion.
Right.
That's just the way it is in America, is that anti-blackness thing that, happens. But now, let me just also say this too, because when he says that Cardi is acting a little dense, I do agree with that, because even when you are, let's say, of another marginalized race of people, then sometimes you have a proximity to whiteness that black people don't get to have. In other words, they sometimes often use other marginalized race of people as a weapon against the black community. Similar to like even Asians, right? Asians can get the loans that are set out for us, and they'll give it to them and not give it to us because they know they're going to take their money back to their community and not put it in ours. Right. And they do that to other marginalized race of people as well. So in other words, he's pretty much insinuating that's kind of like what happened with Cardi. Like you were basically, in that position because they loved you because they don't consider you 100% black.
Okay.
The heavy accent, you speak Spanish, you light skin, so that's pretty much what he's suggesting. Okay? But the point she has is that you are trying to say that I made it, but when you look at Sexy Red, she's also being called ghetto, but she's also dark skinned, and she's also got a pretty good catalog right now.
Well, she's winning right now.
And she's on top.
Right.
And as much as you want to say about Sukihana, okay, she is still relevant, right? And she's still making her way around the industry, and she's still doing good. So Cardi has a point with that as well. I guess Cardi kind of feeling like, listen, stop using me as an example. Like, take me out this conversation, okay? I get what you're trying to say, but leave me the hell alone.
She should have never been included in the conversation.
And I agree. Like, don't start war, but he's a bard.
No. Well, yeah, he is a bard.
He's a bard.
That's right.
So that's what, Ramonte, I love you, baby, but we can be a little biased when we love Nikki. I'm going to be for Nikki to the day I die. I'm Southside Jamaica Queens, you hear me? I don't care what 50 and Nikki do, they always right in my opinion. Southside Jamaica is a very small area, okay? When one make it, we all make it. So I see sometimes Nikki be doing stuff and I just be like, come on, Nikki, you did not have to respond to that. Okay, you did not have to say nothing. And then I be seeing her do things and I be like, come on, Nick, like, you feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like having a cousin. You know what I'm saying? You got a favorite cousin that even though they always acting up, you still gonna be like, you know what? It is what it is. It's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with 50 and Nick. They be doing stuff sometimes. The way 50 going on Puffy right now is insanity. Okay.
No, it's like I understood the argument that Raymonte was having. Because like I said, it's more so about colorism, like I said, because he's stating that, yeah, due to the fact that you are of, like you said, a lighter margin, you get more opportunity than me.
Right.
So somebody usually who's of a darker hue, they tend to be labeled as aggressive, or they get looked at a certain way. And America doesn't really know how to capitalize off of that because they feel like when they see darker, that's even in Cardi's culture, like on like Telemundo or anything like that. The darker person is usually the maid in the background. They don't put them in the front of that. I think the issue, like I said, is that he had a good stance on what he was saying, but he just shouldn't have included her in the argument. Because to me now, it seems like it takes away the validity of what you of her success and of what he was trying to say. It's like instead, like now you're trying to bait, like. Are you trying to make this a viral moment, or are you trying to actually educate people?
Okay, so then you guys would know that, and let me say why I would say that you would know that, because I would have to say when it comes to certain people of the community, y'all know when somebody trying to read a little bit differently than we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that you do know when somebody trying to read, and if you taught me that, now I know when somebody trying to read me. I don't care how nice they be trying to be. Like, stop, you trying to read me? Because let me get into it. You know what I'm saying?
But read it be there. Like, it's all in the words. It's all in the context of how something is taken out. It's there. Like, you'll see it. You're like, okay, I see.
And you see where he going with that. So you think that it was for a viral moment?
I think it was for a viral moment.
Well, obviously, because if you're talking about Cardi, this is what I mean. Like, sometimes people don't even know their own power. Cardi, why did you respond to Raymonte?
Right.
You should have never responded to Raymonte. You bigger than that. Girl, I would have paid that. Okay?
Absolutely.
Listen, and to Nikki, let me just say this to you. I love you. And I know you like to tussle. Don't put me in the song. I'm just going, no, go ahead. Put me in the song. It's cool. And make sure you get my angles. You feel me? But anyway, let me just say this. Look, Nick, you and Cardi got to learn how to just pay it. Y'all at a point now in y'all life and y'all career, let the small ones just talk their shit. You feel what I'm saying to you? And just let them move around. You feel me? Because Raymonte trying to come up. And no shade to Raymonte because I like him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to put Cardi in there. Even though we get the understanding of colorism, because I get it. But that's not the case for you, Raymonte. It might just be that you got to hustle a little bit more. You'll get there, but you just got to hustle a little bit more. You feel me? And you're going to hear a few more no's. But getting into people not knowing their worth. What's up with my girl Keisha Cole and her show? You feel me? What's up with that?
I think that Keisha is sometimes Keisha really truly doesn't know that she's the Keisha Cole. Like, honestly, like, this is the woman who made Heaven Sent and Let It Go, and I should have cheated. So it's like, you don't know exactly who you are. But you don't understand that you're Keisha? Like, you don't understand?
But let me just say this. You know Keisha had a hard background. So she's still probably dealing with toxicities that she didn't address yet. You know what I'm saying to you? And she still has a type. Because remember the AB dude that she was dating before was being disrespectful all online. You know what I'm saying? When he was basically, flip-floppy. Now he's trying to like bait her back in now, like as if he's the better choice. Okay? But anyway, if for those that don't know, Keisha, we don't know.
Right, we don't even know.
Nor do we care about him.
Right.
Listen, let me just say this. Keisha Cole is dating somebody from, what's he, Atlanta? By the name of Huncho. A little young dude, I think about 24 years old.
Right.
You said it, I did. 24 years old. He's from Atlanta. He's dating Keisha Cole, okay? And apparently Keisha Cole, he got other girls that he deal with as well. But I think one of the things that Keisha was doing, I feel, as a 41-year-old, because it's not old. It's so funny when you're in your 40s. It's a weird place to be at because you're not old, but you're not young, okay? So there's still certain ways and things that you gotta tread, you know what I'm saying, that we don't know now. Because the dating life is a little differently. So she goes into his live when he's live in the studio, and she puts in the comment section, "I love you." And so he says, instead of saying "I love you" back, he says, "You didn't have to say that. You could have just showed me." First and foremost, that would have got him. I would have been like, "Okay, Hunter, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and block you. I'm gonna go ahead and block you because, baby, you're supposed to say I love you back. First and foremost, you're supposed to be flooding my messages and all that to let these little young bitches know I'm that girl. You feel me? It's not giving that though.
It's Keisha Cole. That's what I'm
saying.
Keisha Cole. Like,
Keisha letting them play with her. Then Paris, what's that girl name who was Paris from Atlanta? She was being messy. She was being messy.
Oh, the girl he was, whose house he was at or whatever.
No, another girl. Another girl that was getting beat up K. Michelle. Remember?
Oh, Paris. Okay. Yeah.
So
like,
she goes live today. I mean, well, not live. She goes. I think the other day she records herself at the gambling thing with Honcho, and he won money. And then she puts the camera on Keisha Cole to show that no matter what she's saying and what she's tweeting, she's still with this dude over here. Keisha, all I'm gonna say is this.
Wow.
Your catalog is too fucking long.
Way too long.
You better get you one of them white men that got a lot of bread. You know, the one that be cutting the checks that look good. You know, like how Eve got Maximilian and she been with him for like the 9+ years and she's very comfortable. Baby, you need to step up your game. And if you're gonna get a young dude, make sure you got one that got his head on right. Go get Tom Hanks' son. He like the black girl. He might be a better choice.
Yes.
He might be a better alternative. You know what I'm saying? Go get Tom's son or some shit. Like, get a dude that's gonna compliment you as Keisha Cole. Okay. First of all, who is Huncho? Who is Huncho? You know?
Exactly. No, I do not know who Huncho is.
We don't even know Huncho.
I have no idea.
But what you call it insinuated? What's those guys, Scrappy and the other dude from Atlanta?
I can't think of. See, I don't watch that show anymore.
They're not relevant enough. It's cool. So listen, the dudes from Atlanta, they was basically trying to insinuate that Keisha Cole, they like label hooked her up with Honcho.
There's
and then,
no way.
then he gonna say,
wouldn't even be good
he gonna say, but why Keisha Cole as he bigging up Ruby Rose?
Right.
Not you bigging up the girl that everybody sleep with. No shade to Ruby, but that's how I know her.
We have lost sight with celebrities because people literally are making, and this is no shade to influencers and TikTokers and people like that. But we have literally lost sight of what the true meaning of celebrity is.
I mean, for
because
real.
they're bigging up, like I said, with Ruby
because he's like talking down about Keisha Cole, who has a heavy catalog and has a valid reason of being an entertainer.
Right.
But
absolutely.
now he's bigging up Ruby Rose, who's sleeping with somebody else on there. Like, but they was giving Atlanta men be no shade, but Atlanta men are so sassy. I just cannot understand. And honestly, that's a conversation that a girl should be having. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all sitting amongst as men talking about Keisha Cole? It's given sassy, as always.
It's given their occupation, love and hip hop, reality stars. So it makes
throw
sense.
Throw all of them old love and hip hop stars, them dudes. Get rid of them. We need a new set of dudes. Okay?
We need new shows. Give us some fun. Watch the Discovery Channel. How about that?
Yeah, do that. and speaking about sassy though, did you check out Meek Mill outfit that he had on recently?
No,
Meek Mill.
No, but
No, Diddy. Oh, not y'all. Y'all doing my man Diddy dirty.
Wait,
we gonna get into that Diddy
I like
thing.
Diddy. Well,
listen, Diddy. Look, just in case that this pass over, I just want to say, we want you to, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We want this to be worked out. We want you to fix it if you need. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
We're rooting for the black man.
And if you make it and you put Revolt back in your name.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but yeah, sure.
You know that, anyway, let's get back into Meek Mill, though, right? Because the Meek Mill outfit was see-through. The see-through shirt.
I did see the see-through shirt.
Meek Mill, you is a nigga from Philly that drives bikes. What is up with you in that shirt? He gonna say, "I just put it together. I just put it together." He was saying like this. Meek, you went down to Atlanta and it changed your life. Remember the time that he went down a couple years ago and he tweeted that he had the best sex he ever had in his life when he came back from Atlanta?
I think I do remember that tweet. Yes.
We knew then. We knew it. We knew when you went down to Atlanta and you talked about that sex life, and we already knew you was going. And then now we seeing you with them see-through shirts. Me, I love you, but nah, it's given. What's that little dude from Brooklyn?
Ooh.
The dude, would that be made that song?
Bobby Shmurda.
It's giving Bobby Shmurda. They never be the same. I'm telling you, once you. Oh, I want to say I want to say something, but I can't say because the little kids on the set. But let me just say, I get why. Listen, I get why you got a little pep in your step, baby. You know what I mean? Because we know what it. You know what I'm saying? Like, welcome to the bright side.
Sauce, extra sauce. You know.
A little sauce.
Let's be a little sauce.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? It's cool. It's cool. It works.
Trust me, I've met those types, so that's fine.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of that, yeah, he did. This is my travel companion, I guess, if anybody don't know, okay? And so we took a trip to Ohio. We had a great time. And at some point, he's like, yo, let's go to the hood. I'm like, go to the hood? He was like, yeah, that's where all the niggas is at. I'm like, what? Nigga, you had to go to Ohio, you go to the hood? He's like, yeah, that's where all the niggas is at. So let me just say this. My boy be putting me on. There's a lot of hood. No, I met a dude. Remember, listen. Anytime I meet a guy and it's questionable, I always send a screenshot to Kerry, and I'm like, Kerry, what's up with this dude? So I seen a dude from Washington. Let me get into that. A dude from Washington. Remember the guy from Washington?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yo, I'm talking about the hoodest hood nigga you ever want to see. Fine as hell. Tall. He kind of give Chris Brown. Tattoos all over his neck, all over his arm. I mean, fine as... You hear me? And so I see him and I'm like, yo, he's a shorty. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I be just inquiring. It ain't like I can date him or nothing, but I was just like kind of inquiring. So I sent a picture to him and I'm like, yo, what's up with this dude? So he said, I don't know. He might not be gay. So, you know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, cool. Anyway, I'm still stalking. I'm looking at his page. And then one day I see him posting up this girl. And I'm like, yo, her feet is big as fuck, right? Her arms is big and shit. I'm like, yo, hold on. Let me screenshot this and send this to Kerry. I said, Kerry, what's up with this? Yo, is this a... He said, that's a transgender woman. I said, I knew. Yo, I'm talking about, I was like, I mean, I couldn't date him, but you know you have a man that's not your man?
Right.
That's how it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like my Chris Brown, but you know, like, you feel what I'm saying? You found out that he's in love. Do you hear me? It reminded me of the episode of The Shop. Like the guy that's like so in love with the
Luke James.
Yes, and
Luke
that's
James.
how he is. He is in love. He happy. They just moved in together and everything.
Watch Luke's show, then. I like that.
Yeah. The Shy is fire. You know what I'm saying?
The Shy's good too, but no, Luke is on a new show called Them, and it's really, really good.
Oh, I thought that was that movie Them. I thought that was the movie Them. Like, you remember the movie, the horror movie? That's actually a show?
It's an anthology series, right? So they're in another season now. Yeah, Luke is starring. He's like the main character.
Oh, I thought I saw him. I was like, I didn't remember seeing him in the first movie. Okay, so get into that.
Yes.
Them on Netflix?
On Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime with Luke James.
Luke James.
Luke James, he can sing, he's sexy and all that, but he's originally from The Shy, and yeah, he was the guy playing that he was dating a transgender woman and he fell in love with her. But yeah, homie from Washington, you know what I'm saying? Hood dude. Yeah, he in love.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Let me just say
this. I'm going to just say this. When we date now, listen, ladies, don't feel guilty if you go on a date and you ask a man like, yo, are you bisexual? Don't make you feel a way about asking that question, because today you got to ask that question, okay? And the reason why you got to ask that question, because most recently a woman was actually killed because when she found out her husband was bisexual, she went to go file divorce. And the day she filed for divorce, he shot her like 30-something times. Like, he was really upset because I guess she found out that he was bisexual. So when you go out on a date, ask them questions in the beginning. Okay, let them know. Hopefully they don't lie, but ask in the beginning like, yo, you go both ways, because today I think that's a comment.
I think it's a healthy question to ask, because like a lot of people there's like so many things that people are doing nowadays, and like, you know, and everybody's kind of everybody at this point. I feel, especially when we dated, like, you know, thank God you're not, you know, in this field. But it's a healthy thing to ask.
It's a healthy question.
Have you been with, you know, right? Have you been with
yeah. And you know, I was talking about this with C4, and I was asking him, how do you think that it's a healthy thing to talk about sex with like as far as your medical status with a person that you can ready to date today? Because being that there are a lot of men that are bisexual, but they secretly are bisexual and they're not telling the women that they're with, and that a lot of black women are becoming infected with HIV and AIDS and other diseases. And do you think that it should be one of those conversations that start to be normalized when we talk about safe sex? And for example, like, would you date somebody who came to you and said, listen, I'm HIV positive, but was open and honest, or say, you know, I got herpes simplex, but was open and honest about it? Would you consider dating them, or would you still be like, nah, I'm not interested in dating somebody who has a long-standing virus?
I think that's something that, if I got there, it'd be something I would have to seriously consider. Because, you know, it's like a big life change for you. Like, you're looking like, oh my God, like, I want to be with this person forever, but now I have to have this. And it's kind of taboo too. You know, you don't really know much. So I probably would want to more so do the education on it and kind of know more. So, I don't think I would immediately discount somebody just because they told me that.
Right. Because, Quant said that for him, he would be like, I'm a pass.
Me personally, right?
But it makes sense. Like, I'm talking about for me and my community.
It's kind of giving off like scornful. It really is giving off scornful, because if I didn't know, and we kicking it and we vibing and we loving it, and then I find out, it's gonna make me just think things. You're human. So it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, yo, I see this bump, or I see this, what's going on. It's gonna make you
not the bump.
It make you paranoid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could have shaved and then you got a bump, and you're like, oh wait, hold on. So, you know, it just make you paranoid knowing, you know, it's just comfortable.
Right.
It's being scornful.
Right,
But,
but it's a choice, right?
Right, that's a choice.
But the reason why I say that is because when you date somebody, they also come. Everybody comes with baggage, right? It doesn't matter what the baggage is. From now, say if you find, because sometimes God gives us things that ain't packaged in the package that we want it to be. And so, like, you get somebody that comes to you and they got everything else going for them. They have everything, and then they come to you and they say, you know what? Unfortunately, I have HIV. Well, not even unfortunately today, but you can live a long time. I have HIV.
Right, so it's not the death sentence it was.
It's not the death sentence that it was. I have herpes or whatever the situation may be, and this is the story, but they have everything else going for them. You said that you won't take that off the table. Like,
right, I'm not doing that education,
right, because if you educate with something. Mom said, I'm taking that off the table for me.
That's dope.
But let me just say this though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, we're not shaming anybody.
Right, definitely.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. So listen, we're not going to shame anybody that has herpes or HIV because you can live a long and healthy life. I do feel like
just take care of yourself.
Just take care of yourself, and I do feel like this is a conversation that should be normalized. I feel like if you're dating somebody today, casual sex is very risky. So if you're dating someone today, I think that it's best to ask someone their sexual health status and take tests and get the results back. And when you testing, make sure you testing for HIV and herpes specifically, because those tests are not part of the standard STD panel. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But I do believe that we should have a normal. I do believe that we should normalize speaking about the consequences that come with sex.
Right.
It's not just pregnancy. It's STDs as well. So I do think that
STDs, right.
STDs, so I do think that's a conversation that should be had. But anyway, let's get into this really quickly, guys, and we're gonna get more back into the conversation. But here goes some of the tacos. We have the chef ones and two. Look, we put the big guy on the food because you know they're best at the barbecue. If they're not big and they at the barbecue, the food's gonna be trash. Okay, so I just let him have that. You know what I'm saying? So he's on the ones and twos and he's gonna get in some tacos.
Right?
You feel what I'm saying to you? Because we always let the fat niggas get on the grill.
Right.
And then we got the lime here, and we got the what's the cilantro?
Yeah, I can make your own joint, let everybody get.
And we got the cilantro, and we also got some. Okay, so now look, let me just also say this too for context, Cardi. Speaking about your power, baby. Okay, look, I saw some of the drinks that you had made, and I thought that they looked absolutely amazing. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to get into that. So I think you had like a strawberry drink with the strawberry whip shots. So speaking about supporting black-owned and other marginalized races of business, Cardi got her own called Whip Shot. So make sure you guys go to whipshots.com and support Cardi with her whip shots. This has got like 10% alcohol in it. I got the strawberry, I got the mocha, I got some caramel, and I got some vanilla. Okay, so we about to get into some of the drinks. I'm gonna go get some ice. I'm not really a drinker, but I got my brother and on set and everything, and they kind of drinkers. And so if they want to make their shots a little bit stronger, I even got Grey Goose. So y'all can kind of throw that in there. I don't know nothing about alcohol. There's Patron, so if you want to throw that in there, y'all can do that. I'm not really a drinker. The last time I got drunk was at my younger brother party, and baby, a time was had. Now I don't know if he was happy about it. Okay, first and foremost, let me just say that too. The next time I'm not hanging up with my brother and his friends and them. Okay, I'm grown. I'm older than them. I had a whole entourage. I would get up to go to the bathroom. It's like 20 girls that came with me. It's like 20 of us. All the girls is getting up at the same time to go to the bathroom. I'm like, first and foremost, I know where the bathroom at. I'm grown. They still escorted me to the bathroom when I came back, when I went to the bar. I mean, this is before I got drunk. Okay, this is his doing, because he babysat me like that. And then I got drunk, and the next day, my mother already knew, because my brothers and sisters been snitches for days. They always talk. They snitch. Damn. They tell mommy everything. She knows what kind of outfits I be having on Instagram. She knows all of that, and she doesn't have social media.
No, that's our family
if
too.
you want to know how she know, it's my brother that's on the camera that you guys can't see, and it's my brother right here. They snitch. They tell. So anyway, he told my mother I got drunk. And I was tore up. That was the first time I ever got drunk in my whole entire life. It's like saying, how do you say I never get out without saying I never get out? Okay? Because I was so happy to be around adults, I just kept taking shots, knowing damn well I don't know nothing. I had Patron shots, I had Henny shots, I had so much stuff. And here go Kwame, he was like, don't give her another shot. She can't drink no more. And he was dead ass serious. And I was like, hold on, because I'm grown, I could drink. Yo, by the time he got me to my house and I stepped out his van, I hit the ground immediately. He was like, Mika, you is drunk. I said, I'm drunk. I looked at his girlfriend. I said, Monica, bitch, I'm drunk. She said, I know, Meek, that's why I'm walking you upstairs, okay? I was drunk until 12 o'clock the next day. I called my mother, I said, I'm about to go to the emergency room because I think they gave me alcohol poisoning. She said, they didn't give you shit. Now go in here, in that kitchen, you got some alcohol in that kitchen? I said, no, but I got some crushed soda. I go in, I look at the crushed soda on the counter, and I didn't even touch it. I started throwing up all in the kitchen, okay? Then, this is how tipsy I was. I get in the car. My corner store at that time was like literally, I could have touched it with my hand. But I was so drunk, I drove to the store. Just made a U-turn, park, go inside the store. That's how drunk I was, okay? Go inside the store and got it all, out of all things that I buy to eat, I get a chopped cheese.
You got a chopped cheese?
I got a chopped cheese.
How New York of you?
How stupid of me. Because I ate the chopped cheese and threw up, and ate the chopped cheese and threw up some more. And let me tell you the only reason why I got sobered up is because I thought I was okay. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to my house. I'll leave my apartment to drive over to my house. And then as I'm leaving, I'm at the stoplight, and my BMW, brand new, cuts off at the stoplight. I'm like, this is not happening to me. I'm drunk, and I'm gonna have to call the cops or the tow truck and ask them to come help me. By the time that they come, like, girl, are you drinking? Let me do your whatchamacallit. So you know who I called? Come and get me, okay? And you act like you was driving this car. He came and got me. He rescued me. Long story short, I'm gonna say this: I will never get drunk again. I realize that I'm not part of the big league. I'm not part of the big league. I'm gonna stick to what I know. My little Moscatos. You feel me?
Listen, I love Moscato.
I'm gonna stick to my little Moscato. You know what I'm saying? And
have you ever had Earl Stevens?
I would never have. Is that a drink?
That's a wine. E40.
Oh no, I never had that.
Very good.
Is it sweet? Because I like sweet wines.
He has some sweet ones, but then he has the dry ones and stuff like that too. But it's good. It's like good.
Oh, okay. So no, we could definitely try that.
Yes.
But I stick to what I know now, because honestly, I'm not a drinker. But we're gonna get into some of these Cardi drinks. So first, she said use the strawberry. Which one you want? You want strawberry, chocolate, apple pie? Which one you want? Chocolate, me too. So we're gonna open up the chocolate, we're gonna open up the strawberry, and then we're gonna open up the whip shots. I'm gonna grab some ice, and we're gonna get into it. So now, in the meantime, while we get into it, let's talk about younger men and older women that's been going on. Okay, so Little Kim also got herself.
So we so now we're leading off the Keisha to now like
this older women, younger men. You know, I see a lot of young girls in the comment section always be like, auntie this, auntie that. But if auntie's still looking like this.
Okay, come on. Listen.
If auntie's still looking like
this is promo, okay? She is giving you promo, telling you this is the new auntie.
This is the new aunties, right, baby. So if I look like this is what it
is.
Like
look like this.
Let the best girl win.
Listen, if if I'm auntie, then you must be ancient.
Okay.
That's what a lot of these.
Because they be looking older than we do.
Right, they
got the audacity to be like, auntie.
And there's literally a study right now that says that Generation Gen Z, literally, you guys are literally aging like bananas, and it's so bad.
Yeah, that's because you're drinking and you're whoring too much. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being a whore. I'm saying that slow down. You just using a whole bunch of drugs. You sleep with a whole bunch of niggas. You might know how to get money, but you're looking quite old. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at us because we can pull them young niggas. You feel me? Don't get mad at us because this is where they would rather be at. Because we're keeping this thing clean. You feel me? All the way around. They ain't got to worry about coming home to Nick. Okay? The only problem is that with us being older, we not a part of the new world of bisexual men. And the statistics has also been saying that women my age and older is getting infected with diseases because we're dating younger as well. So let me just say this to the older women that's a cool girl. You can bag them like Bernice Burgos and her new man, Drea and her new baby father.
Right.
Okay, Drea and her baby father. But anyway, so let's get into these drinks really quickly. And I'm sorry, guys, for interrupting you really quickly. But Drea and her baby father. But look, this is the first episode of the Socialist, and we got so many more topics. So I want you guys to make sure that if you are not following us on YouTube, make sure you guys are following us on YouTube. We're gonna get into this drink really quickly. Then we're gonna sit down and eat some of these tacos. And we're probably gonna do it more behind the scenes. But let's go ahead and open this up really quickly. Let me try Cardi's drink and see if she know how to make a good drink. So go ahead and open this. Which one want to open this drink? Oh, not the stripper.
Yeah,
Cardi,
listen.
disregard that. Disregard that.
She worked at the strip club. She knows how to make a drink.
I don't want to get your camera.
Okay. Listen, disregard that. Cardi, we only talk about the drinks, baby, because we know you like to tussle. You feel me? And I'm
Cardi
just.
knows I meet up from a good place. Like I love you, Cardi.
He's a
right?
bar. I'm not a bar.
Barty gang.
He's a
Barty gang.
He's
gang,
a Barty.
gang.
Barty. He's a Barty gang. gang. So he mean that you worked at a club, so more than likely you knew how to make it. She
would appreciate that. She'd be like, hell yeah.
Anyway, get into these whip shots, guys. Go make sure y'all check out the whip shots. That's whipshots.com. That's Cardi B brand. And you can actually Google what area. I'm sorry, you can ask on the website which area you can pick these up. I had to go to the warehouse not too far from where I live at. Make sure you guys check out Bass and Lather. It's a black-owned hair company. It's bassandlatherco.com. Okay. Also, get into the new product made by Beyonce called Sacred. Okay, it's spelled CERED. Okay, make sure you guys get into that too, because we want to support our black-owned businesses. And before you guys go really quickly, again, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Socialist. This is the very first episode. For those who celebrate Cinco de Mayo, happy Cinco de Mayo. And we're gonna eat some Mexicans tacos, right? We're gonna eat some tacos and celebrate with you guys. And I'm not gonna do the dancing because I don't, I'm horrible at it. But we're gonna do that, and I wanna try to drink before we go. So let's go ahead and open this up really quickly. Oh, I did that right. So now, Cardi, when you did the drinks, I mean, I can't do too much, but this is what you did when you was doing the drink the last time. So I'm gonna try to kind of pay homage a little bit, and he was like. So let me shake this up. You said shake it.
I know the chef get one.
Yeah, you get one. You get one. I was trying to be fresh when you didn't look at me. But anyway, now you're looking. But anyway, Cardi, I just wanted to pay you a little bit of homage and shake it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For the big booty squad. Anyway, let me spray this and see how this go. Ooh.
Oh, you gotta put more power to that. You gotta.
Oh, look at that. Cardi, I put more whipped cream than drink because I'm really not a drinker. Okay. But let's go ahead and try it. Let's see how it tastes.
That looks really good.
It do look good. Let's see, Cardi, let's see what you working with, girl.
Yo, you's a rude host, man.
Huh?
She's a rude host, man. I'm supposed to have the first one.
Oh, my bad.
What's going on? Oh, the mudslide. You think I'm waiting for nothing?
Cardi, bitch. Ooh. You on a something, whore.
Which one is that? Called a whore?
She be cool with that.
Wait, you think she be wrong with me saying the struggle?
No, but I'm saying it good. I'm saying it good taste.
Can you believe
Cardi is like your friend in everybody's head. You know that.
Right.
You know that. Cardi don't care about that shit. But anyway, Cardi, we love you. We love you, Nick. Listen, I'm just saying I love you, but I don't want to have to keep fighting for my life in the comment section every time you do something crazy, Nick. You gotta stop. You gotta chill. But let me just say this before I go to. Do understand that we can like different women that are artists because it's art, and nobody makes men have to choose who's their favorite artist.
No.
You can like Cardi, you can like Megan, you can like all them other stuff. We love you guys.
No,
okay?
Wait. I gotta interrupt. I gotta do a show. I'm a special guest. Look up. Everybody came and said, hey. Can we get one of them drinks, man? Listen, let me get yours out of your mouth. What's going on?
Not the camera dude coming in the middle.
King, she over there saying, what, that's sweet chocolate?
Right.
You don't give me nothing?
Right, don't even have the drink prep. You should have the drink prep for all of us. We should have all been prepped for the drink.
The cook didn't get one.
First off, okay? I don't know how to make drinks. You want more?
No, that's good.
Listen, let me
say. That's fire. That whipped cream, Cardi, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is fire.
You know, give credit for Cardi B, and it's not hers. Somebody made that, boy, and you just added whipped cream.
I'm talking about Bailey's, not the Bailey's. I'm talking about the whipped cream. The whipped cream is fire.
But you said this Cardi B drink?
She made it. She just is running around to me.
Strawberries right there, yo.
Y'all gonna stop with Cardi. Let's go ahead and end that. Stay tuned for next episode.
Yeah, we got it.
Episode 2 of Socialist. Love you guys. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into these Mexican tacos. Love you guys.
Yes. Hold on, get that food.
Oh, look at the food.
the food.
Let's not forget the food. My family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
What
guys.
an amazing show tonight. We're now sitting down having our tacos. We're having some of everything. This drink is really good. I'm telling you, you guys got to go out there and get those Cardi B lip shots. She was definitely onto something. That almost tastes like ice cream to me. It really does.
Right, yes.
Hey, man.